Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all folks in between, and welcome to another episode of Aunt Millicent's Cooking Show. Welcome back to the show. Tonight, we're going to be making one of our family favorites in our house. We're going to be making a traditional fried rice dish. Now, the great thing about fried rice is you can add almost anything you want to it. So I'm just going to show what we usually make, and we're going to roll with it, okay? So without further ado, let's get aproned up. Okay, let's get right to the ingredients. First thing in fried rice is the rice, okay? So however you want to make your rice, you can get yourself some minute rice. You can get yourself a rice cooker and one of those nice Mahatma packets. Any way you want to do it is perfectly fine, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and make this on the stove. I've already started warming up my stove top, so it's going to be ready to go here in just a minute, okay? Next thing you have to have is some sort of ingredients. It's kind of whatever you like. Today I picked these nice little pork pieces for stew. There's, fried pork and fried rice is really good. You can also add shrimp, chicken, beef, whatever you have on hand, or all of the above, right? That would be house fried rice, and which is just kind of leftovers for what you have. Or guess what? You can totally get rid of the meat and have total vegetable fried rice. So whichever way you want to do it, it's totally up to you. So we're going to go ahead and make mine with pork. So I hope you're not, hope it doesn't bother you or anything. Okay. The next thing for my veggies tonight, anyway, I want to add a red pepper. Sometimes I add two peppers, green, red, purple, not purple, I'm sorry, orange, whatever you've got. Okay. So I want to dice this one up. We also have to have a nice onion. Okay. And then also on top of this, we have to add some green onions. Okay. So we're going to slice this here at the last minute and add it. I forgot we have to add an egg. Most of y'all know what an egg looks like. So go ahead and get yourself an egg out, and that'll come in a minute. And in my opinion, one of the essential ingredients for fried rice and a lot of Asian dishes is sesame oil. It gives it that taste. You know what I'm talking about. So get yourself a copious amount of sesame oil from the store because you will need it and you will love it. Okay. And it gives that smell and that nice taste and texture for all of your Asian dishes. Okay. And then finally, keep some soy sauce handy as much as you got. We'll just add it at will. You can add as little or as much as you like. We like to use low sodium here, but that's it. Okay. So I think that's it. And don't forget that you should probably get yourself a wok. It isn't absolutely necessary to make fried rice a wok, but it makes it authentic and makes it fun and easy and makes it, that whole experience. So I want to use my electric wok. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with the ingredients. Like I said, I've already added my rice cooking to the stove. It's already warming up. And when that gets done, I'm going to remove it from the stove, and that's going to be an ingredient in the whole thing. Okay, so I want to get started. Okay, y'all, before we get cooking, we got to dice up our pepper. So let's go ahead and do that, okay? When you get your pepper done, dice up your onion. Okay, y'all, I think we have everything ready to start cooking now. I've got my wok nice and warmed up. I've already put some sesame oil in here. You may ask, gosh, Millie, how much do you put in there? Well, I don't even know. I've kind of made a lot, so I just kind of fill in that bottom, and you may want to, swish it around in there a little bit, okay? And now I bought this pre-cut, so we're going to put the pork in. So ready? It's going to make a noise. Ready? There we go. Just scared the cat away. All right, let's stir that up. Now, if you're skipping the meat part, don't worry about this part. I'll tell you when to take up, okay? If you're making all vegetables. I don't believe I quite have enough oil. Oil is like makeup. If you think you've got enough, you probably don't. Just add a little more. It won't hurt anything. I want to add some soy sauce to this because it's thickened a little bit. Hope y'all can hear me. They say smoke follows beauty. So there we go. So you want to get your meat, whatever it may be, nice and brown. Cool thing about pork is you can cook it forever, and it's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to drop the temperature a little bit on my wok. So continuously stir, and you can add as much or as little soy and sesame oil as you want. Okay. Got to get that meat good and done. So I'm going to let this cook a little bit. You'll be able to tell it's done because it'll turn nice and brown, and it'll be brown in the middle also. Okay, y'all, I just had a camera glitch. The thing wasn't working when I thought it was, so apologies. What I've done now is I've taken all the pork out of the wok, okay? And after that, what I did is I got one of my eggs, or my egg out, and put it in a separate bowl, and I put in some sesame oil, and then scrambled it real good and put it in the wok for about a minute, stirred it up. So basically what I have here is some scrambled eggs. Okay, and if you don't know how to scrambled eggs, I guess I need to make a video on that, don't I? But that's all we need so far. So pull the egg and the pork out. Now you should have an empty wok. Okay, so I'm going to put some, you guessed it, more sesame oil in that. And I want you to get all of your veggies, okay, except for your green onions, because you're going to put those in last, okay? So I want to crank this heat back up a little bit, maybe about mid, and you should get that sizzling. And I want to put in my onions, my regular onions, and my pepper, okay? And whatever veggies you got, go ahead and put those back in. Cook those and get them nice and good, okay? Nice and well cooked. And we'll come back, okay? And another thing you may want to add, if you have any other flavors you want to add, like a little bit of garlic, whatever you feel like adding to it, go for it. This is your rice, okay? Okay, y'all, I've added a little bit of garlic to mine, and I'm going to go ahead and put some soy on top of it. It's looking a little dry, okay? So your veggie mix needs some soy, and whatever you feel like adding to it to add a little flavor. Ah, can you see me? I'm over here. Okay, y'all, my veggies are looking good and cooked. They're nice and brown. So, guess what? Our meat comes back in, if you're using meat. Okay, stir that up real good. Then your egg can go back in and mush it up a little bit. Okay, our egg is in. Now I'm going to go get the rice. Where's the rice? The rice is here. I use the minute rice in the packs, and it's just easy. It's just all you have to do is pour it in. So there you go. I made 2 cups of rice. You can put as much rice in there as you want. We found that 2 is perfect for, small family. Large family, add more rice. Pad it up, right? Y'all know how to pad up. I know you do. Okay. All right, so we put in our rice, stir all that together. And at this point, we are almost done. This goes really, really fast. The hardest part of this is the prep. Okay. So I want to go ahead and grab my green onions, or my scallions, whatever you call them. Those are going to go in, and those will remain kind of in the mix, almost like a salad. And guess what? More soy, okay? You're going to drown that stuff in soy sauce. It's really okay. We get soy delivered to our house by the truckload. Just kidding, okay? And you may want to add some more sesame oil, because you have so much rice. Producer likes sesame oil. Sesame oil will give it a lot of flavor, okay? So all you have to do from here on out, stir, okay? Get that stuff nice and cooked. And you may want to turn your heat down because you don't want to burn your rice and you don't want to burn your onions. And everything else is pretty much cooked, okay? Ooh, it smells so good. And so whatever you've added to your fried rice, I'm sure it's wonderful. And you can go with it, okay? So just stir that up real good. Keep it warm until you're ready to serve. And you're good to go, okay? Believe it or not, I think that's the entire show except for the trial. So we'll try it in just a minute and meet me in the dining room. Okay, y'all, we are in the dining room and we are ready to try our fried rice. So yes, I can use the chopsticks. I've made this so many times that it's almost automatic. So, of course, I know what's going to be good. Sometimes we even make it with whatever's in the fridge. So if we have 2 peppers, we put 2 in. Sometimes we don't have any regular onions, so I'll take the green onions and just substitute those for the regular onions. It really doesn't matter. Like I say, beef, chicken, pork, steak. You can even use shrimp, scallops. Wouldn't use fish. It's probably not the best thing in the world. That's the fun thing about fried rice is you can kind of add whatever you have. Okay, so anyway, this is really good, and we are ready. We're actually making this for dinner tonight, so I've got to get a move on. So I hope you enjoy making fried rice with me. Thank you all for my views and likes and subscriptions, and I'm talking with my mouth full. Gosh, sorry. Anyway, I love you all, and I wish you all a very happy and healthy bon appetit. That's good.